Okay, this is the first video of my upgrade. 2003 E55. Bought it 4 years ago. Love the hell out of it. Best car in the world, somewhat. I have a Kleenman pulley. Kleenman had his front cat delete, and I tweaked the TCU a little bit. This car is a high 11-second car, the way you see it. And one of the reasons I think it's so fast is because it's not overpowered and it comes off the line so nice. And one of the things I'm afraid about with this car, because of the amount of power I'm going to add, I'm afraid that it might do that sloppy ASR dance and lose me 0 to 60 time, which will slow the car down. We'll find out. So this car with people full of gas and crap in the trunk, not even trying the other day in a safe zone, I ran 12.4 with an AIM solo computer, not even trying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything out of it. I'm going to see what it ran after that to see what the difference actually was. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the TCU, the ECU, and I have a set of American racing headers in the back. But before I go there, I'm also going to take one of these 273 82 millimeter throttle bodies off one of these engines in the back. And then I'm also going to change, if you can see it, this plenum, an 07 SL plenum is 80 millimeter, I believe. I was going to machine it, but it's just so much cheaper to buy it from the dealer than it is the time to do it. I ordered that. So we're going to have a bigger throttle body, a bigger plenum on the supercharger. We're going to have a full cat delete with American racing headers, which are here in the back. And I'm going to have also, as a bonus, I treated my car and myself to a set of Kleenman camshafts. They're on the way. So here's an exhaust system I took out of an E55 I had bought and sold. That's going in the car. I have an intercooler back here I've been hoarding away. That's much bigger than stock. Going to put that in the car. Going to separate the cooling between the engine and the intercooler. And we're going to see what this car does. And I'm going to put the AIM Solo in the car, test it before, and I'm going to test it afterwards. Like I said, right now, this car, and to be fair to this car, I do have to run it again without all the weight in it. I want to do everything evened up. So I'm sure it'll go down a few tenths from the 12.4 it ran. This car I'm going to run bone stock. It's a 69,000 mile Virgin. That's a 170,000 mile car that's been well taken care of and loved, but it's time to go. Unfortunately, I have to sell it because I moved on to this one. Less options on this car makes it a little lighter, not much. So we have plenum, throttle body, exhaust system, full cat delete, ECU, TCU, and a set of Kleenman camshafts going in this car. There's no injectors going in this car. I don't know why guys put injectors in their E55s. They are so adequate for what I'm doing. If you're doing a lot more than I am, yeah, go for the injectors. The fuel system and the air intake system on this car, you know, up until the T by the throttle body, is uber adequate for any kind of power I'm going to make. I mean, shit, you know, if I make 600 horsepower, let's just use that as a number, which is within reason. I think I might make 600 horsepower, not at the wheels, but at the crank. I think I can make 600 horsepower. You will never need any more injector, any more fuel pump, any more fuel rail, any more air intake on a 600 horsepower E55 than what the factory put on the car to begin with. So no need for that crap. And I know people will tell you different, but I think I got a handle on this crap. I've been doing it for a minute. I buy Kleenman because I like them and I trust them, and they do good shit. I haven't had good luck with other companies. A couple of detonated engines on one, check engine lights on the other, and lying about their performance. You know, don't lie to people about how much power you're going to put in their car, because dynos are everywhere, and they find out fast as we did. So there it is, first video, 05 E55, 69,000 miles, American racing headers, full cat delete, 273 throttle body, 07 SL plenum, Kleenman stage 2 ECU out of a heavier car. That's a little trick. Slightly modified in-house tranny control unit. And of course, pulley. I think it's 180 millimeter. I'm not sure. I got to measure it. I forgot so long ago. So that's all I'm doing to this car. And this thing should be a rocket ship. And it should be usable and drivable every day. I'm a little nervous about deleting the rear cats, but that's the kit I have. That's what I'm going to go with. I like the sound of my car with the rear cats, and I think it's just perfect. You know, no reason to go any louder than that. You know, other than that, I got to take the tint off the windows. I really don't like it, and it's illegal here in New York. I'm going to, you know, do the wheels and the emblems black. I'm going to buy myself a nicer steering wheel, and then I'm going to call it a day. So I hope you found some of this informative. I don't care if you did or didn't, but I hope you did. And let's keep watching and see what happens. I'm going to run this car stock with the AIM Solo to see where it's at. Probably going to be somewhere in the 13s. I would guess. You know, and again, that doesn't mean it's going to not run faster at the track. You know, you run on the street with an AIM Solo, you're going to lose close to a half second. I would guess, unless you really tweak tuned and it's the perfect day. So just throwing a car down the parkway, I'm going to run it with the AIM, see what it runs. Then I'm going to do all of this work in one sitting. I'm not going to sit there and do something and run it and something and run it. I'm just going to throw everything at the car, get it off the lift, and I'm going to take it for a run, and I'm going to see where it ends up. This car here, it's for sale if anybody's interested. I'm going to try to get $12,000 out of it. I don't think I'm going to, but I'll take as close as I can get to 12. It's a great car, but I'm taking the tunes out of it. I'm keeping the headers in it, though. If anybody's interested in tuning that car, I am a Kleenman distributor. I'm setting the back shop up right now to do custom car and fabrication work. Little machine shop, tool room. And we are currently, right now, actively messing this place up and making it nice again in order to do custom and race car building. You know, a lot of guys jump into the race and custom car world and they get shit out of luck when things go bad. I have a daily driver business that will support this work, so I'm not hard pressed to do it. But right now, I might as well take a shot of this. This is actually a supercharged 113 engine in this engine bay. Shit. That's right. I am fiddling with the idea of putting a supercharged engine and transmission package in this old beater, which is actually in mint condition. So there's another project we have. I mean, let's face it. The engine that's in that car is an antiquated bucket of crap. Horrible junk. It's a boat anchor. So imagine this thing with a supercharged 55 engine, 460 whatever it is, horsepower. I don't know right now, but that's one of the projects we're doing. Here's another nightmare we're trying to finish, and another nightmare. But keep watching. Let's see how the E55 goes. I'm hoping to see if I can get over a second, well over a second off its lap time with the AIM. That would be really cool. If I could get this thing to run 11s on the street with the AIM, like 11.9, that would be outstanding. That would be really, really good, and I'd be happy with that. It'd be realistic. Like I said, not trying 12.4 without the extra upgrades. Trying, I could probably get a 12.2 out of it. So if I could click an 11.9 out of this car when it's done on the street, I'd be happy. And I love nothing more than when Joe Blow Hellcat guy or Roush Mustang or ZR1 Camaro comes up next to me and I beat his ass with an old man's family sedan. That's the best feeling. All right, stay tuned. Sorry I dribbled too long, but it is what it is. The next videos will be shorter.